I start sweating like a pig. I think we should open with a commercial. I see a commercial. What movie is this? Is there an ad? Okay, we're getting ready, folks. How do I look? How do I look? Do I look okay? Okay, I can see everything looks good. All right, are we ready, everybody? All right, let's get started. Who keeps moving this lectern? Okay, it's a little tough. Hello, fake news media. Hello, everybody. Say hi.
Hello.
I want to say, make some noise.
Good
Come on,
morning.
it's our weekly press conference. We have 25 people from the press. We have a lot of people from the press. We have a very good friend of mine, and her husband is here today. JJ Snyder from Las Vegas. Everyone knows I love Las Vegas. What a tremendous city. You're going to be nice to me, right? You're going to be nice? You're going to be nice? You're not going to be like the fake news, are you? Oh, there's that other guy. That other guy. He's back for a third time, folks. People love coming to Mar-a-Lago for these press conferences. You know why? The croissants. The croissants and the bagels, they're so fresh. And no one has cream cheese. The cream cheese that we have, the best cream cheese. The likes of which you've never seen. You've never seen. Wow, out of the gate, I see money. Cash, is that money?
Yes. Henrietta Boyd sent you 2 donations.
Two donations.
One for $2.99 and one for $1.99.
$2.99 and $1.99. Thank you so much. Is that American money, by the way, Cash? Is that American
Yes,
money?
it's American.
It's American money. I love American money. I don't mind the Canadian money, which we got a lot of last week, which was tremendous. Before we get started on the press conference, the presser, everyone wants to get in. By the way, everyone's trying to be here. They're like begging me, sir, can I be in the press corps at Mar-a-Lago because it's like the White House? I say, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. But the credentials, they've got the credentials on. They got the real, that's the press credentials. So you'll have those up. Before we get started, though, I got to thank some of my current members. It's really incredible because the radical, leftist, fascistic, communist, Marxist, socialists are trying to run me out and make my life miserable, but we have great members who are supporting my legal defense fund. It's so wonderful. We have Falco, not the German pop music artist who passed away, but this is another Falco who wrote me a song, and I swear, Falco, we're going to record this song. I swear. We have Lonnie Land, another great member. D-Swing Morel. I love these names, by the way. Lisa Mitchell, we love Lisa. She comments a great deal during these live press conferences. Steve Rousseau, maybe it's French, Rousseau, like the great artist. And then we have Listener, which I think is probably one of the best names you could have for someone who follows me. Just listen. And we have Raoul Duke. Great name, and Osprey D40. By the way, we use WD-40 here all over Mar-a-Lago, which is worth probably $1.2 billion because this Judge Angeron, he hates me. He says this place is worth $18 million. All lies. But you can support the channel by A, subscribing, B, hitting the notification bell, and the likes. We have a question already.
Thank you, Mr. President. JJ
Thank
Snyder.
you, JJ. Thank you, JJ.
Thank you, with the Las
Thanks
Vegas
for the super
Independent.
chat.
I bring you a question from England.
Yes.
Yes.
Great country.
Hello, Mr. President, writes Liz Parker.
Liz
Watching
Parker.
in England, how will you deal with the gag order?
Well, I have to tell you, first, I love England. We talked about England last week. England has too many names. It's got jolly old London, and it's got Britannia, and it's got the UK. First of all, from a marketing standpoint, we got to get it. You guys have to decide on one name. Secondly, concerning the gag order, did you know I was knighted? What was her name again?
Yes, her name
Lisa?
is Liz Parker.
Oh, Liz. By the way, Liz, I was knighted. A lot of people don't know that. And if you're a knight, you can say anything you want at any time. And as an American president, I can say anything I want at any time.
Chat.
So I won't be dealing with the gag order because gag orders are a violation of the Constitution. So no one's stopping me from saying anything. Believe me. Believe me. Do we have another question? Do we have another cash?
You had a couple donations to your legal funds.
Oh, thank you so much. Who donated? Who donated?
Another donation from Henrietta Boyd for $9.99.
Henrietta's the best. There's just not enough Henriettas in the world. I say this every week.
And
we need more Henriettas.
Thomas Riegler sent you $2.99 and said, "I believe this is $1 billion in Eskimo dollars."
Thank you so much. I'm going to have that money transferred to an Eskimoian bank, and we're going to get the real value out of that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And do we have and by the way, we're here on YouTube. We're not on the FB anymore because they demonetize me. They demonetize me. So we're not there. If you want to see me, you're going to do it here on the YouTube or on the Tickety-Tock. Or on the Tickety-Tock. But we love you here on YouTube, and we love you on the Tickety-Tock. If you have a question on the Tickety-Tock, ask it. If you have a question on the YouTube, we've got people from all over the world because they love me. They want me to be president of the planet. Did you know that? No one talks about that. No one talks about that. There we go down in front, the blonde lady.
Yes, we have a question here from OK.
Okay.
OK would like to know, where's Melania?
Oh, you know what? This question comes up every single week. We're in negotiations with Melania. She would like to re-up her prenup early, and somehow we're working on that. But as I have said many, many times before, Melania loves to play hide and go seek. We're in the middle of a 3-week marathon, and somehow she got her ankle bracelet off. So we don't know exactly where she is, but she's probably shopping for bags somewhere. She loves the Kate Spade. She loves the Coach. She loves Prada. She loves the Prada. I tried to get her Prada of shoes, the place where I get her. She wouldn't accept that. But that's okay. We're going to have Melania here. She promised me she'll be here eventually. Eventually, Melania will be here. But thank you for asking. We have to relay that to you know who. You know who. Has anyone seen her? Nobody? No? Breakfast? Nobody? Okay. All right. We're going to get her. Go ahead.
Question from Rise Combat. Sir.
Oh, thank you for the 3 sirs.
Why won't that judge leave your kids alone?
Thank you so much. Who is that, Rise?
Rise Combat.
Rise Combat. Thank you so much. Judge Angeron. You're very angry. If you're watching, leave my children alone. Yes, Don Jr. is 45, but he is the mind of a child. He is the mind. And Eric, oh my gosh, I mean, he's just all gums. He's just all gums. The only smart one is Ivanka. She's testifying next week, and she's all mine, so leave her alone. Okay? You got that, Judge Angeron, and stop passing notes to your clerk. Who ever heard of a judge passing notes to the clerk? You know what I mean? I've been involved in many, many cases. I don't like that. I don't like that. He's horrible. He's absolutely horrible. Judge Angeron. He looks like Larry David with hair. You know what I mean? He looks like Larry David with hair, and he's not funny. He's not funny, but we have the beautiful Alina Habba. I call her Habba Dabba Doo because she does such a great job. Habba Dabba Doo. She's wonderful. She's very pretty, too. I pay her. We have another question. There we go.
Yeah, this is from Neil.
Neil. And who are you?
Oh, I'm your friendly reporter from down the road.
Oh, from down the road? Here at Mar-a-Lago?
Here at Mar-a-Lago. I've been to one of your parties, but...
Oh, that's where I noticed you. You were in a suit and tie.
I think I've come twice already.
Yes, you've been here before.
Anyway, so Neil wants to know, your son Eric, because you're talking about...
Yes, Eric.
New York fraud case. He says that he's going to win the fraud case. Don't you realize you've already lost, Mr. President?
I don't think he comprehends the entire situation. But here's the thing. Judge Angeron has already made his decision, but I am very good at this because I know the law. No one knows the law the way I know the law. But this guy, he's so corrupt, the likes of which you've never seen. He's already made his decision. If this was a trial, if this was a jury trial, I'd win. And they're saying Alina is very beautiful, by the way. They say that she didn't check a box. What the hell? Is that what you do on legal documents? You check a box? I don't think so. We're going to win. We're going to turn this around on its head, and we're going to Judge Angeron's going to be very sorry. He's going to be very sorry. Next question.
Yes, Mr. President. On
Yes.
Tuesday night, you appeared with Melania at the Mar-a-Lago Halloween party.
Yes, yes.
The first time people have seen her in months.
Right.
You came dressed as a regular couple.
Right.
Whose idea was that?
It was Melania's. She gave me 15-minute window, so I didn't really have time to get into a costume. She says, I'll be there in 2 minutes. And then she said, we'll walk through, and then I haven't seen her again since. But it was a great idea. I said, how about Kelsey and Taylor Swift? And she said, no, I don't want to do that. So that she shut down a lot of my good ideas, because I said, well, how about the Addams Family? You be, I'll be, the guy, the Addams, the John Aston and the Topper. She said, no, I don't want to do that. So I said, Sonny and Cher. She said, no, I don't want to do that. So she just came in and she was out, but I got to hold her hand. She did slap it though. It was very painful, very painful. But she says she's going to come back. She says she's going to come back. And if anybody knows where she is, please let us know. It would be a big help. It speeds up the process. Do we have it down in front there?
Yeah, question from Marnie Moe.
Marnie Moe. Marnie Moe. Oh, hold on. Before you ask that, I just want to make sure that everyone can hear the reporters. If you want to put a message in the chat that you can hear everybody. We upgraded the system. We spent millions and millions of dollars to get a better sound system. I asked the landscapers not to come this week, so Jose and Jose B will not be here, making a lot of noise in the middle of my press conference. We've secured the security dogs. Unlike Joe Biden. Oh, where am I? Oh man. Oh, I can't get out. We didn't, none of my dogs have ever bit anybody. Commander's bitten like 25 Secret Service guys. It's sad. By the way, I just realized, look who's here. Oh, I love the flag. But if I give this flag attention, this flag gets jealous. So I'm going to come over here and just tickle those tassels. There we go. I love tickling the tassels. All right, back to Cass to let me know what the question was.
From Marnie Moe, Mr. President, sir, do you have further comments about the Ron DeSantis shoe lifts situation?
Oh, well, first of all, why is he wearing cowboy boots? Does he realize he's in Florida? No one wears cowboy boots in Florida, except people who move from Texas. And that's why you wear cowboy boots, because you're roping doggies and you're riding the bull. I mean, the only thing I've ever seen Ron DeSantis, Ron DeSanctimonious, Ron the Backstabber, the only thing I've ever seen him do is like to ride the one out of Publix. The little horsey thing at Publix. And listen, I don't know if Ron is tall or short. I would never lie about my height or my weight. I think that's very sad. I'm 6'3" and 215 pounds. I don't know what Ron is, but it looks like he's wearing Keebler elf shoes. They go like this. But Ron's a mess. That's what he is. I can't even say what I really want to say because I'll get, they'll kick me off. But Ron's not a good guy. He's not a good guy. And his wife is a robot. She's a robot. She's like a fembot. Unlike Melania, who's very independent, which I appreciate. Go ahead. Next question. Over here.
Yeah, so this is from Gurinder from Vancouver, Canada.
Gurinder? Gurinder. I like that.
With a G.
As long as it's not Grinder, that's okay.
Well, Gurinder wants to know who is the leading candidate to be vice president.
Well, this is a great question, and I keep thinking this over, and I would really like to have Ivanka, but she's in the friend zone right now. We'll see how she does with the case next week in New York. I think she's going to be fantastic. I'd love to have Ivanka, or from South Dakota, Kristi Noem. Because she kind of looks like Ivanka, and I could spend time with her. She's very, very attractive, and she just had a big pheasant hunt. Didn't invite me. I might not. But that's okay. And if she doesn't work out, I love little feisty Carrie Lake. She reminds me of the Flying Nun. When the Flying Nun was still flying and didn't, do all this other stuff and hold up signs in union shops. But when she was the Flying Nun. So Kristi Noem would be great, or Carrie Lake. I think either one. I'm not going to go with a guy again. It's never going to work out. And I like, people say I'm a misogynist. I don't even like giving massages. So I would like to have a female vice president. I think that would be great. Men, I have to be honest, guys turn on you. Kristi turned on me. He didn't turn very fast because he's so heavy. He turned very, very slowly. You know what I mean? And, Bill Barr, another big guy, he's got so many chins, it's like a Chinese phone book. So both of these guys, you can't trust them. Over here down in front.
You got a donations from Relax Bad Knee Adventurer. We've seen him in a few streams.
Oh, thank you.
From
thank
the
you.
Netherlands. For
Oh, we love the
$2.49.
Netherlands. How many? You know what? I think I should run over the Netherlands. I love it over there. Everyone lives in a shoe or a windmill, and everything's tulips, and everybody's happy, and they have like healthcare over there. Not that I want. We're never gonna have that here. That's not gonna happen. Well, actually, once I'm back here, we're gonna have Trump care. And I already have the slogan for it. Trump care. We'll tell you when you're sick. So everyone's going to be very, very happy. Everyone's very, very happy. But I love the Netherlands. I love all the lands. And I think that's where Peter Pan came from, is the Netherlands. And that's great peanut butter. That's great peanut butter. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else? Because I need a water break. Hold on, JJ. Hold on. I just got to get a water break. Just give me one
No,
second.
sir, you go ahead and hydrate yourself. I'm going to move on to an aviation question, if I might.
I love aviation.
From Michael, a viewer. Sir, will you put the Trump logo on the new Air Force One?
I will, and you know why? Here's why. I designed the new Air Force One. I designed the new Air Force One. I did the color scheme. I did the interior. And Boeing is saying that it's overdue by 2 years and by $2 billion, which, by the way, is what Mar-a-Lago was assessed at. $2 billion, but I'm going to put my colors on it. It's going to be really an incredible plane. It's going to have everything we need. We're going to be able to do press conferences like this. We're going to have a McDonald's and a Wendy's for the Frosties on board, and a KFC. No more of this like health food crap. We're going to just have a little franchise up there, and people are going to make money, and they're going to love it, and everyone's going to be happy. Currently, under Biden, horrible. People are, has anyone noticed no one's attractive anymore, and women's boobs have gotten very much smaller? Under me, everyone was happy. Men were handsome. Women were beautiful. Now everyone, no one's happy. No one's happy. The world's falling apart. And don't worry about the Middle East. I'm going to take care of that too. One call. It's all going to be over. Go ahead.
Question from Baron Corvo. Sir, are you expecting any great celebrity endorsements for 2024?
Oh, you know what? This is an excellent question. Mm-hmm. We're expecting some huge name. We've got Kevin Sorbo, who's going to be endorsing me. He's huge. He's gigantic. He was Hercules. He was Hercules. I love that guy. He was great. And then we've got Scott Baio, the great Scott Baio. Did you know he was supposed to be working with Martin Scorsese, but Leo DiCaprio, Mr. left-wing liberal who flies around in a private jet, destroying the environment. Yeah, he stole all of his roles. We've got the great John Voight. He's going to be supporting me. Of course, Chuck Norris. And by the way, when it comes to Chuck Norris is going to be in my administration. He's going to be the Secretary of Self-Defense. Even at 80 years old, this guy can kick butt like nobody else. So that's 4 huge stars. I'd like to get some female stars. Does anybody know, if you know any, MAGA actresses? Let me know. I'd love to get them their endorsement. It would be incredible. It'd be really incredible. Anybody else? Down in front.
Yes, sir. Brian Mills asked, President Trump, would you consider Austin Powers for head of the CIA?
Oh.
So, what would that conversation be like?
The great Austin Powers. It would be probably something like, yeah, baby, I'll be the secretary of the CIA. And the great thing about him is he can be different people. He can be Dr. Evil. He could be Fat Bastard. He could be Linda Richmond. He could be Simon in the Tub. You'd never expect him as a child in a tub, but that's how good this Austin Powers is. He's very, very smart. And he likes women, and I like women. I married 3 of them. I don't know if he ever got married, but that Elizabeth Hurley in the #1 movie, wow, she was something else, man, I have to tell you. And she still looks great. She's like 50 years old. She looks absolutely amazing, Elizabeth Hurley. Whatever she's taking, I want some of that because she looks great. But I look fantastic because they're never going to get me on looks. Never going to get me on looks. Oh, and I want to dispel one thing. I'm not on Ozempic. I'm losing weight naturally. I'm eating 1 less cheeseburger. Wow, we got a lot of people in the chat. Over here.
Okay, this is from
Chuck.
L.R.
Chuck.
That's right. That's my name.
Chuck.
Thank you. Chuck. For Chuckles.
Chuckles.
From L.R. Dotson. And this used to be one of my professions, but where are all your lawyers?
Oh, all my lawyers are in court right now. I'm very busy. You know, I love the legal system. When I entered office, I was involved in 3,500 lawsuits. Now I've got 6 really big ones. So everybody's working. Somebody made a joke the other day. They said, oh, MAGA. Oh, MAGA is making attorneys get attorneys. That's not true. Some people made mistakes. By the way, I don't even know Sidney Powell. I don't know Sidney Powell. I don't know Jenna Ellis. Who's Jenna Ellis? I don't know who Jenna Ellis is. I barely know Rudy. And this guy, Ken Cheesebro, or whatever his name, Chessbro, or whatever. I don't know this guy. I think I met him once at a dinner. So I don't know any of these people. And the next person who flips, I won't know them either, just so you know. We'll cut to the chase. Over here,
This is from
Chuckles again.
Rookie Morrow from Canada.
Ricky, but wait a minute. Ricky Morrow, is that on the list? No, Ricky Morrow. Okay, it's D-Swing.
Rookie Morrow from Canada wants to know if you can run for Prime Minister of Canada and replace Mr. Trudeau.
Well, I think that's a fantastic idea. No Canadians like Justin Trudeau, but I love Canada. Canada, I've been there 3 or 4 times. It's like another country up there. It's really amazing. And honestly, what are Canadians? They're just unarmed Americans with a crappy health care plan and a better attitude. It's amazing how, these people always say they're so sorry. And I think that's very, very nice when people say they're sorry. I'll never say I'm sorry. But going with Canada and Australia and the UK and Ireland, any place where they speak English, I should be able to be the president there. I think it'd be the best thing for English-speaking people all over the world, because English is a great language that the English stole from us. Go ahead over here, JJ.
We have a spiritual question here from
Ooh, I
Marty
like
Mo.
spiritual questions. I love the Bible. I love my second favorite book behind Art of the Deal.
Mr. President, sir, do
Sir.
you meditate?
There should be at least two sirs. Should be sir. Okay, do I meditate? Yes, I meditate all the time. And the way I meditate, because somebody told me, one of my spiritual advisors, he said, have you ever done a walking meditation? And you know what I thought? That's what I do when I'm golfing. I meditate while I'm golfing. So my meditation is golf. And I'm very good at it. No one reaches nirvana as quick as I do. I'm like the first at nirvana. When I get there, nobody else is there. I'm looking around. Is anybody else coming to nirvana? Just me. I'm so good at nirvana and elevating and opening my mind and all that stuff. Over here, this
Yes,
young lady.
Mr. President, Fire Guy 956.
Fire Guy 956, and I love fire. Fire's a
would
great
like to know,
element.
did you go trick-or-treating, and should it be illegal to trick-or-treat?
Well, I think, this is a great question. I would never, ever go trick-or-treating. What is trick-or-treating? It's poor people taking money from rich people. It's so sad. You've got the leftist, Marxist, fascistic fish sticks who come knocking on your door. Oh, sir, can I have some candy, sir? Can I have some candy? Why? Why should I give you candy? Mars and Nestle, they've come up with a brilliant idea. Give our products away for free. This is socialism. There's no toothpaste day. No one's knocking on my door for toothpaste or toothbrushes or eggs, but they come for the candy. And that's the leftist. No Republican kids came to my door, but the begging leftists came and they took all of my candy. We saw it on the video. We had a bowl outside, and they just took all of it. It's sad. It's really, really sad. Over here in the front, guys.
Question from Tyrell Adams.
Tyrell Adams!
Sir,
Isn't that a
sir,
sports
sir.
person? Isn't Tyrell Adams a sports person? Or am I thinking Tyrell Owens? Go
I'm not
ahead.
sure, sir.
How many sirs?
3 sirs.
3 sirs? That's a good one. Put them on the list.
Mr. President, if it comes down to one of your children taking the fall for you, who would you choose?
Oh, Eric. Yeah. It's funny, Tiffany, I haven't really heard a lot from her in a while, but Eric's going down. I'm sorry. He's the you know the movie The Expendables? He's expandable. We can get rid of him. He can go. But I do like his wife. Laura Trump, is very, very nice. Oh, that's right. On the tickety talk, how many run for 10, 20?
25.
25. If we get 25 hats, I will do YMCA, the full song, but here's a little treat. Here we go. YMC. Oh, I'm not going to do the It's going to be later. But everybody on the YT, if you're seeing me do that, that's because I'm getting a hat on the tickety talk. It's a cowboy hat with the mustache. I kind of look like Mike Lindell. I kind of look like Mike Lindell with the cowboy hat on. And I love Mike, and we have to have him on at some point. Oh, gee williker, sir. Oh, gosh, they're taking everything away, sir. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. My Pillow, very big supporters. Very big supporters. All of the pillows at Mar-a-Lago or My Pillows by Mike Pillow. Very good. Down here in front.
Question from Elaine M. Sir,
Elaine M.
are you negotiating a deal to buy Greenland?
Oh, we you know what? When I was president, we were going to buy Greenland, and I think that's a good deal. We could make it another state. We could maybe make it, I was thinking we could bring all the leftist people there, all the Democrats. It'd be Greenland. It's very green, and they love all that hippy-dippy stuff, and there's hemp, and there's granola, and nuts and berries, and they would love it over there. They would eat, they actually drink oat milk. Oat milk. I hear it tastes like Elmer's glue. Who wants oat milk? I want milk from a cow, not from an oak tree. I mean, that's ridiculous. What are they squeezing that out of? All right, next question. Oh, right, here we go. Let's go to JJ. We're over here.
Thank you, Mr. President.
You're welcome.
Sir. This
Sir.
comes from
That's three. It's three sirs.
Michael Miller, of course. You're worth billions of dollars. You should buy the White House and kick out Joe Biden, just president for life.
Oh, I like that idea. No, you know what? No one's brought that up before. I could buy the property and kick him out. And I'll tell you, when I first moved in, I was not happy about the fact I was living in government housing. I was not happy about that. The Obamas would not leave. They would not leave. But I think it's a great idea. We'll just buy the land under it and the mineral rights. It's a very smart idea. We'll get Sleepy Joe. Oh, come on, man. What's going on here? That's a bunch of malarkey. You can't buy my house, man. I'll just go downstairs and have some sarsaparilla with my Wells Fargo pony. Yeah, listen, Joe, you're on the way out, pal. I'm coming back in, like it or not. Like it or not, it's going to be fantastic. Everyone loves me. They can't stand him. He's bragging like 13.5 million jobs. Well, I'll do that. I'll do 25 million jobs. What do you think of that? Over here, down in front.
A question from Janice Bunch.
Janice Bunch, we know Janice.
Yes.
Janice is very
She's a
good to
frequent.
us. She's very good to us.
What do you think of the new speaker, and how long do you think he will last?
Oh, Mike Johnson. Is it Michael Johnson or Mike Johnson? Here's the thing about Mike Johnson. He's a great guy. He's very biblical. He wants to run the government by the Bible, which I think is great. I haven't read the Bible, but I'm sure everything in it is very, very good. Did you know Noah was 800 years old? Did you know that? No one talks about that. That's amazing. And he got all the animals 2 by 2. I think they left a couple off, but they're dinosaurs. Mike Johnson was talking about the fact that dinosaurs were on Noah's Ark, and I thought that was great. And then the dinosaurs ate everybody, and then Noah's Ark crashed, which was sad. But you get the point about the Bible. It's a tremendous book. It's my second favorite book behind Art of the Deal, and it would be my favorite book if I were in the Bible. And Mike Johnson told me I'm going to be in the new edition. I'm going to be in the new edition of the Bible, so I think that's tremendous. And they're going to move me, then that'll switch. And then the Bible will be number 1 because I'm in the Bible. And Art of the Deal will be number 2. But the Art of the Deal outsells the Bible 10 to 1. A lot of people don't know that. That's facts, folks. I don't want to get anyone upset. But that's the truth. They learn more. They learn more. I'm like a prophet, and I believe in prophet. And that's why I should be running the country. Go ahead. Anybody else? We have a question?
Question from Gareth Atkinson.
Gareth. I like that name.
What do you think of whales? We are great at spouting off. Are we the best?
I think whales are absolutely tremendous, and I think it's very, very sad that the windmills, the German and windmills from China, the windmills are from China. Most of them are from Germany. But they're killing the whales. They're killing the whales. It's sad. A lot of these whales are so depressed they're killing themselves. But the windmills are killing the whales. And the windmills, the noise they make, they give you cancer. They give you cancer. And they kill all the birds. We should have a little a bird cemetery for all the birds that the windmills kill. It's unbelievable. Go ahead.
You received a new member.
Oh, who's the new member?
His name is Fofi.
Fofi. Can we have a hand for Fofi with
Thank
the fake
you,
news here?
Fofi, for becoming a member.
Thank you, Fofi. We have a new member. Do we have 150,000 subscribers yet?
Very close.
What are we
yes, sir.
short by? What are we, 5, 10 people?
Yeah, around there.
Good. We're getting close. JJ.
Thank you, Mr.
JJ.
President. Sir, concerning the trial next week, Ivanka said it was a hardship for her to leave her grade school age kids to come up to New York. Would you consider babysitting them so she could appear at the trial?
Not really. I didn't babysit her. I mean, we used to go out on father-daughter dates, but I'm not really into kids. They're very time-consuming, and they talk a lot. They always ask stupid questions like, "Did you know the human head weighs 8 pounds?" I'm like, I don't care. I really don't care. Can you find somebody else to talk to? That's why Ivana was so great. She liked to talk to the kids. I don't like children. I barely like adults, to tell you the truth. But don't worry, Ivanka. We're going to find somebody to sit with those beautiful, beautiful grandchildren of mine that Jared is half responsible for, which is sad. The worst day of my life is when she said "I do" to him. It just wasn't what I was hoping for. All right, go ahead.
Question from I lost it. Give me one. Tyrell Adams.
Tyrell Adams.
Sir. If you're elected
three sirs, I
again,
might add.
would you change President's Day to Donald Trump Day?
Absolutely. We could do it on my birthday, which is June 14th is my birthday. Also, another big birthday that's coming up is my good friend John Domenico, who lets us have this channel, because YouTube won't allow me to be on. They're so against me. Go ahead, make some noise for Johnny D. And we have a little. I'll just grab it. Don't go anywhere. Just stay right there. No, just have to move. They keep moving the lectern. And Johnny, we'll just we'll send you one of these. Oh, there we go. Johnny, we'll send you one of these. This is one of my incredible.
Excuse me, that was ISIS, not me.
Johnny, this has 12 of my favorite phrases, like China, the Putin, V-Putin. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put it down to demonstrate it for you because people love this. They love it.
That is so wrong.
Right. It's disgusting. Another one.
Miss Putin.
One more. We're going to turn it this way.
Here's my next tweet. I call it a tweet.
Trademark. And now, of course, it's called a truth. It's called a truth. We got rid of that. But let me just throw this over here. You want to grab this? Can you there we go. That's going to go to Johnny D on his birthday, which is tomorrow. And you got to thank him for letting us use this wonderful channel that is now up to 5 million subscribers because of you guys. Don't hit the notification bell and become a member. Our goal is to get 110,000 subscribers today. And you got to hurry up because how much time do we have left? We have left less than 25. We have 25 minutes. So people better start signing up. You're going to better start signing up or I'm going to come to your town and give a speech in a small room. Did you know Mike Pence had 8 people at a pharmacy in his last speech? He came to Las Vegas to say that he was dropping out of the race. Really, Mike? You should have dropped out of the race a long time ago. Mike Dents, everybody. Mike Dents. All right, do we have another question? Back, Billy.
Yeah, this is from Let's Know Brandon.
Let's know instead of let's go, Brandon. Let's
Correct.
know. That's pretty funny. I like that.
Yeah,
Sleepy
it's a
Joe.
great handle while you're hydrating yourself.
Always very important.
Let's Know Brandon wants to know if you wear your pants backwards.
No, I don't wear my pants backwards. I'm not sure why he would say that because is there something I'm missing? Is there something I wear my pants the right way. I'm not like those kids crisscross who had that song Jump, who wore their pants backwards in the 90s. That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And it's bad enough when the kids have their jeans down across half their butt. I don't want to see your underwear at a restaurant. I don't want to see your underwear. I don't care that it's, Calvin Klein or who the hell. Pull your pants up. Pull your pants up. No one wants to see that. And how do you even walk like that? And why do you have to keep pulling them up? I find it very distracting. When I'm back you know what? When I'm back in office, we are going to have a law that says you have to wear your pants the right way or you'll be asked to leave the country along with all the other terrible, terrible people. All right, Cash.
Question from Silly Wonka.
Silly Wonka. Oh, I like that instead of Willy Wonka. You know what that reminds me about the U.S.? Did you know the U.S., us, the word us, is the U.S. No one talks about that. I just figured that out. I was looking at some paperwork. I'm like, oh, look at this. This is U.S. and it's us. No one talks about that. But Silly Wonka. I like that. I like the chocolate, too.
Sir, your thoughts on the Biden campaign opening a Truth Social account?
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? I believe in the freedom of speech. How many people do they have? 5, 10? The Biden campaign on Truth Social, or as I call it, as Truth. Oh, hold on. Something's going on here. Oh, hold on. We got people calling. I should have shut my phone off. But we've got some big things coming up on Truth Social. We're crushing Twitter. I like Elon, but he shouldn't be making electric cars because they melt. They're very hot. They're very, very hot. They look good, but no one wants electric cars. People want dinosaur blood in their cars, and that's called fossil fuels. And we're going to drill, baby, drill, as the great Sarah Palin said, who was very attractive at one time. Not so much now, because she's been under, you haven't seen her in a while. But what do we got? We got one over here, Cash.
Just a couple
Donation?
things I want to mention. Yes, you did get a donation, but I want to mention from Fofi.
He
sent a message. He said, "This is incredible. Proud to be a member. Greetings from Germany."
Oh, I love the German people. Great people. So organized. Very organized people, the German people.
SatServe sent you $19.99.
Wow. Thank you, SatServe.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, SatServe.
So much.
That's wonderful. Thank you. Is SatServe a member, or is that just a straight up?
That's just a donation.
Wow,
sir.
SatServe, thank you so much. I
sweet.
appreciate that. That's fantastic. We'll have some fun. We'll go out and get a Happy Meal or something at KFC, or a bowl, or a whole family meal.
Thank you. This is from Southern Women's Daily.
Southern Women's Daily?
Yeah.
I think I know who that is.
Via Oliver's mom. Mr. President, sir, can you tell me Melania's favorite meal?
Her favorite meal is dust bunnies. She doesn't eat a lot of food. She likes the dust bunnies because they're very light and they're easy to find. She also enjoys a bowl of air, which I've heard is very delicious. I've seen her cut up an almond into 4 pieces once. So a lot of people don't know this, but Melania, part of the prenup, she has to weigh in every month. Because if she's over, she owes me money. So she always likes to keep underweight. So I rarely see her eat, and then she excuses herself if I see her at all. But she's great, and she loves to work out. She loves the Pilates. She loves the hot Pilates and the regular Pilates. I don't think she likes the cold Pilates, though. Go ahead.
So SatServe actually sent a question before his donation. He said to refer to that. So I'm going to go ahead and ask that real quick.
Oh, absolutely.
SatServe asked, would I be able to send you the adult diapers that you require whilst in prison?
Well, if they're, I'll take anything that's free. So if you want to send those, we'll let you know. Listen, if I end up in prison, number 1, it's not going to happen. Number 2, if I do go, I'm going to run in the place. Number 3, I accept all gifts from the outside. And number 4, it's going to be like Club Med. Believe me, it's not going to be strenuous. But I will take time to work out. And I'll be doing, this. I'll be doing my campaign speeches like this from the prison. All right, next question.
Margaret Moody asked.
Margaret Moody.
Subscribers.
Said, I don't want to upset you with my question.
I doubt anybody can.
What happens if the election is fixed again in 2024? What will you do?
Oh, we've already thought of that. We have people who are planning to vote 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. And anyone I know who recently passed away, we're talking to them about rising up to vote. Especially in Atlanta, because we had thousands of dead people vote in Atlanta because people saw them, because that's where they shoot The Walking Dead, and a lot of people didn't realize people were walking to the polling places, and they were dead, and they voted, and dead people can't vote, but they were all liberals. So we're going to get the dead Republicans to vote, and then we'll have like a scene from Walking Dead. We'll have the good dead people and the bad dead people. The bad dead people are the zombies. The good dead people will be the MAGA people, and they'll fight it out, and we'll win. We'll win because there's more of us than there is of them. Over there, JJ.
Thank you. A question from the beautiful baker, Melody Sweets.
Oh, I love Melody Sweet. She's actually been here in the press room. I love her.
She has a great show too, Sweet Spot TV. She would like to know whether you'd rather be pied in the face with a cream pie or a chocolate pie?
Oh, I'm gonna. Well, before I make that very crucial decision, I just want to say to everybody who's watching on my channel right now, go to Sweet Spot. Is it Sweet Spot TV? I should know that. Go to Sweet Spot TV. Go subscribe. She has an incredibly fantastic show. It's very funny. She's very sexy. She's a singer. She's a performer. She's an entertainer. And she's a baker. This is the beauty of a woman like this. She's the whole package. She's the whole package. She'll dance for you and she'll bake for you, which is great. I would go with the chocolate. I would go with the chocolate because I love the chocolate. I like the vanilla for the ice cream, 2 scoops. But for the cake, I like the chocolate because we've got a beautiful chocolate German cake here at Mar-a-Lago, which we had with Xi Jinping. Xi Jinping, he was here. Tonight we launched the Tomahawk missiles. We launched the Tomahawk missiles. And by coincidence, we had Tomahawk steaks, which I thought was very coincidental. And then we had the beautiful chocolate cake. The beautiful chocolate cake. Melanie did not make that, but I would love to have her as the official baker at Mar-a-Lago and the official dancer and the official singer. She would be incredible. She could do it all. Do we have another question? Thank you, Melanie. You're fantastic.
And sir, we can put that link in the description if people want to find her channel.
Oh, let's put that in the description. We'll put the link in for Melanie Sweet. She deserves a much bigger audience than she has.
Yes,
She's such a
sir.
wonderful person.
Question from Abby1, who is a frequent.
Abby won.
Sir, when you lose your buildings due to the fraud case, will you build more Trump towers overseas, preferably Russia?
I would love. We were negotiating with Vpoots, Vladdy. I call him Vladdy. It's because I talk to him every day. Like in the morning, I like ring him up and what are you wearing today? He says, what are you wearing today? And I say, I'm wearing the blue suit with the red tie. And he's like, I'm wearing the gray suit with the gray tie. He's such a great guy. He's really. Did you know he's an assassin? Did you know he's an assassin? He gets to off all the other reporters and journalists he doesn't like. I can't get rid of anybody. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Luckily, we've got Fox and we got Right Side Broadcasting and all the other stuff. What was the question?
Give me 1 second, Mr. President.
In the meanwhile, sir,
Yes.
Janice Bunch would like to know actually
Bunch.
what city we are in right now.
What city we're in right now? We're in Mar-a-Lago, Florida, via Las Vegas. we're simulcasting. We're everywhere. We're everywhere. But I have the beautiful Trump Tower. Oh, the Trump Tower question.
Yes.
We'll be building a Trump Tower in Russia very, very soon. And of course, we have the Trump Tower here in Las Vegas, but I'm actually in Mar-a-Lago. But there's a beautiful Trump Tower in Las Vegas. And like I always say, if it's not a Trump hotel, it's a dump hotel. It's a beautiful hotel, and it's still warm here in Las Vegas, and we're still having the pool parties, and we have the greatest pool parties because we have the greatest water. We have the wettest water in Las Vegas, far wetter than any of the other hotel casinos who say, oh, we would get these great parties. Not even close, folks. Come stay at Trump Tower in Las Vegas. You're going to absolutely love it. In Chicago, it's snowing. It's snowing in Chicago. It snowed 2 days ago. So if you want warm weather, go to that one. If you want cold weather, go to the Trump Tower in Chicago, which is the tallest building in Chicago, by the way. A lot of people think it's the Sears or the other one. It's not. It's my hotel. Go right ahead.
Question from Baron Corvo. Sir,
Corvo, I like that name.
are you looking forward to getting your finger back on the nuclear button?
Oh, so much. And I have, you know what? I keep this. This is for my Diet Coke. But this reminds me of the nuclear button. So I go,
You're fired.
see that? And then they bring, this just comes right out of the desk. It just comes right out of the desk. Look how big. This is a full-size Diet Coke can. But this, look at this. Look at my hand. It just wraps around it. Just wraps around it. You know what people say? Big hands, big gloves, and no complaints about my Trump Tower, just so everybody knows. And I'm so ready to have my finger on the nuclear button. My favorite thing is the nuclear football, especially on Super Bowl, because I look at the game, I'm watching the game, I'm watching the Super Bowl here, but I've got the nuclear football over here. They have one guy who carries the nuclear football, and he has to wear a chain. It's like in a movie. He's walking around with that. So don't worry, folks. You're much safer than Sleepy Joe. Oh, come on, man. Hey, what's this button do? What's this one do?
It's going to be you.
Yeah, Joe, that's great. That's tremendous. All right. We have another question.
Question from Marnie Moe.
Marnie Moe. We know Marnie Moe.
Mr. President.
Marnie Mo's written me, right? Written me? You got an
Yes,
email
yeah,
to me?
Marnie
You got
Mo
an
did.
email to me.
Mr. President, sir.
Sir.
Is there a place that you would go to or revisit if you could just think it and be there in a flash?
Wow. Studio 54. What a party. What a party. It was so great. It was just absolutely amazing. Everybody was there. Mick Jagger, Bianca
I
Jagger,
love
all the Jaggers.
subscribers.
It was really an incredible time. It was like 78, right before it folded. Steve Rubell, the guy who started the W, him. It was just a really incredible time, and everyone loved me. Everyone loved me back then. Now everyone's so mean to me. It's really, really sad. But that would be the time I would go back to, because I certainly want to go back to when I was a kid. My dad was a tyrant. But Studio 54, I did very, very well. Very, very well. A lot of supermodels that I got to spend time with, if you know what I mean. Okay, over here.
Question from AX Ultimatum.
AX Ultimate. That's a great name. AX Ultimatum. That's very good.
Dear Mr. President, would you consider buying Mexico, clean it up, you know what I mean, and call it Texas too?
Texas 2. I would call Texas toast because I love Texas toast. It's great with steak. We'd have to get rid of a lot of Mexicans, though. That's the only thing. But the best thing is we can make Mexicans illegal in Mexico for the first time. So I think there's something there. But did you know that Mexico City is the largest city in the world? No one talks about that. I just learned that. That's a lot of Mexicans. That's a lot of Mexicans. And even with the ones that are streaming over the border like Swiss cheese. You know what the number one export of Mexico is? Mexicans. So I think if we own it, we can control it, which we can do with everything, folks. We can do that. Back here, JJ's got a question.
Thank you. A little feedback from one of your supporters, Space Pirate.
Space Pirate. I've seen Space Pirate.
Yeah.
Space Pirate's been a subscriber for a long time.
Sir,
Long
sir,
time.
President, sir,
Yes.
no question, just a huge slap on the back for all you do. Just sending you love, sir.
Thank you. That's what I love. That's what I love about Space Pirate. Very supportive, always great comments. We'll have to get you down to Mar-a-Lago via Las Vegas, of course, and give you a steak dinner. Trump steaks, the greatest steaks. You can only buy them through the Sharper Image. They come in by the mail, so they're pretty rotten by the time you get them, but they're great to have. Nice collector's items. Billy, do we have a question from you? I see you nodding your head.
No, I wanted to ask you again. This is from Armin1.
Armin Hammer?
Yeah, Armin1.
Armin1.
Yeah, and he basically wants to know why Melania is not joining you on these press conferences.
You know, I'm tired of this question. We're eventually going to get her, but until then, we're going to have a cardboard cutout or her Secret Service agent who looks just like her. We're going to get somebody in here very, very soon. Believe me. And once I really start running, she's going to be there because a man cannot travel the world without his beautiful, beautiful wife. It's true. And everyone asks about her. She's probably the most liked First Lady and easily the most beautiful First Lady ever. I mean, look at Eleanor Roosevelt. You know what I'm talking about? It's not attractive at all. Not attractive. And Lincoln's wife, Mary Todd, she was very tiny, stout. She was stout. I don't like stout women. Go ahead.
Speaking of Melania, Dean asked, has Melania raised her rates for attending your rallies?
She certainly has. She wants a lot more, and that's why we're renegotiating the prenup. We're renegotiating. And listen, that's okay. I don't mind. She's very smart. Melania speaks 5 languages. Unfortunately, none of them are English, but she's very, very smart. And that's the great thing about her. She's a businesswoman. I'm a businessman. She gets it. Melania gets it. That's what I love about her so much. She's, she was an architect. She used to build things, and now she's doing other stuff, which I think is tremendous. By the way, we got a subscriber goal of 110,000. I want to thank everybody who's watching currently on the YouTube. Go ahead, give him a hand. Thank you, everybody who's watching. We still got 10 minutes left, but I just want to say thank you to everybody who sent money. This is great. As you know, my legal defense fund is very, very important to me. Needs to be funded. Everybody on the Tickety Talk, thank you so much. If we've got a cowboy hat, let me know. I'll do the YMCA to close this whole
We
thing
have
out.
almost 4,000 people watching. right now.
4,000 people on the Tickety Talk. Last week we had 265,000, so you better call your friends and get them on there. That would be incredible.
Share.
Share.
Yes,
Share.
like
I'm here
we're live.
every Friday, except next Friday I'll be out of town because we'll be traveling the world, raising more money. But every single Friday until the election, oh, we just got a cowboy hat. Pa-cheer, 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 pa-cheer. All right, and we don't have the whole thing yet, but why? Okay, we'll come back to that. But everybody who's given us money and made comments, we love you guys. It's absolutely incredible that you're here. This is our 12th press conference, 12 hours of answering your questions. I'm just your humble servant. I'm your humble servant. I mean, I'm a billionaire, but I'm your humble servant. Go ahead.
This is from Papa Kappa.
Papa Kappa.
He wants.
We've got the best people. We have the best
love
names. We have the best names. You have to
subscribers.
admit. Our people have the best names.
So Papa wants you to sing your favorite song.
Oh, I love, a lot of people know this, it's very well known, but I love Broadway show tunes. I love Broadway show tunes. So anything from Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plains, where the waving wheat sure sells sweet, and the things with the guy over there. So I love that too. And what's the one? Oh, South Pacific. Some enchanted evening, you may find a stranger. Then you guys go to bed together. But they don't say that. Because they couldn't, because it was Broadway in the 50s. But they were much more eloquent. It's true. So we have another question.
Yes, we do, sir. Right here. This is from Dean. How would you improve prison toilet capacity?
Oh, this is such a fantastic question. Listen, I do this at every rally. What the Obama and Biden people have done is they turned down water pressure. They've turned down water pressure because they say, listen, there's so much water in this world, but they're getting rid of water because they say it's woke. They say the water's woke. They have woke water. Woke water. Can you believe this? I went into a men's room. I was on the road somewhere. I was at one of these convention centers. They have urinals without water. They're waterless urinals. Do you believe this? It's so unbelievable. No pressure. Look, I'm a big guy, and I take big dumps, and I need a lot of pressure, especially after 3 and 4 burgers and French fries and a Frosty from Wendy's. I need a lot of pressure. So I am looking into, and Kim Kardashian, by the way, came to me when I was in the White House, and she said, we have to reform, she's very attractive, by the way, like, wow. But she said, we have to reform the criminal stuff and prisons. We have to reform prisons. And I've been looking at prisons, and I've been looking at the water pressure in prisons. And we got to get the water pressure up because those guys, big guys, those Aryan Brotherhood, yikes. You know what I mean? They all work out and they eat terrible, terrible food. So we got to get the water pressure up. And I'm going to outlaw bidets. Because when I was in Europe, I got a bidet, because they don't like toilet paper. They don't like toilet paper in Europe. So they had a bidet do the thing on me. And I had feelings I never had before. And I almost felt like, now I understand the gay agenda. Bidets. No bidets. They're going to be outlawed because you shouldn't feel, no man should feel that way. Go ahead.
SatServe sent you $9.99 and said,
Thank you for the money, SatServe. I appreciate that.
Just became a member for life.
Oh.
Thank you, SatServe.
SatServe, not only you're a member for life, I'm going to become president for life. Say it, everybody. President for life. And when I'm back in office, I'm not leaving. And everyone loves this idea. Even crying Chuck Schumer, who called me the other day and said, I hope you get life. So even he's on board.
SatServe also said, shout out to Yonkers Fire Department.
Love
we
Yonkers.
love you, sir.
Love Yonkers, the Yonkers area, Yonkers Racetrack, which is now a casino, which is a beautiful area. A lot of great people from Yonkers, hardworking people. There's a mall right there I used to cut off to get on the Hutchinson to go up to Connecticut. Great place. Love you guys. Love fire people, hardworking people. Love Yonkers. Love New York. I had to move to Florida. But I love that whole area. It's a great area. Over here, JJ.
Sir, just many of your viewers would like to thank you for all your excellent answers during this press conference.
Thank you.
They're also
I like
wondering, after nearly an hour. Are you thirsty up there? Don't you
Oh,
need
I am
a drink of
thirsty. I am
water?
thirsty.
Both hands, maybe?
Here we go. Both hands with the drink. Here we go. It's really good. It's good water. By the way, this is Trump Ice, the best tasting bottled water you can buy. And when we're back in the White House, we're going to have that. Trump Ice is incredible. It's fantastic. Makes me feel great. I look great. I feel fantastic. I'm going to go out and golf 2 more rounds of golf today. By the way, 5 holes in one today. 5 holes in
Thanks
one.
for the
Can you believe
super
that?
chat.
And I'm league champion again, 39 years in a row. Can you believe this? It's so incredible. You guys are great. I see money coming in. I really appreciate that. Really incredible. I hear I think I hear Melania. She's somewhere. We got JJ with another question.
Sir, you mentioned Kim Kardashian.
Yes, isn't she awesome?
Marnie would like to know, Mr. President, sir, not to be crass, but a business product question. Do you have an opinion of the new Kim Kardashian bra line with built-in nipples?
Yes, I do. I have a friend who modeled those, and I thought it was quite impressive because even when it's hot, you can look cold, which I thought was very, very smart. Built-in nipples. Built-in nipples, folks. You know, because sometimes one's hard and the other one isn't. This guarantees you that both are popping, which I think is very, very smart. And Kim's very, very smart. And her sister is one of the first female billionaires, right? Is it Kendall or Jendal or Flendel or one of them? One of them became, and she's like 22 years old, which I have far more money than her, but just so you know. But she's done an incredible job. She made a lot of money. All the Kardashians are great. I think they're Armenian. Very, very good. Her dad defended OJ, who's a great guy, very smart guy. I mean, the father. I'm not talking about OJ. But I think that's great. But OJ will probably be commenting on this because he's on X. He's on X and he makes comments all the time. And he's in Las Vegas too. A lot of people don't know that. They don't know that. So if you're going to Las Vegas, buyer beware. Okay? We have another question.
Question from Janice Bunch.
Janice Bunch. We love Janice.
Eric said he did construction work for you.
Yes, he's a hard hot guy.
Did you supervise his work?
Well, it was basically watching Bob the Builder. So it wasn't anything really, it wasn't like heavily demanding. You watch Bob the Builder, he put on a little thing, he put on his Oshkosh, Bagosh coveralls, and he built a shed. He built a beautiful shed, and Jesus built sheds. A lot of people don't know that, but he was a carpenter. But I heard a lot of complaints on Yelp, like, this is a horrible shed. But he was, he did a great job. Eric did. But Eric, he's not a finance guy. He's not a numbers guy like me. I'm a numbers guy. I make great deals. I make fantastic deals. Like the USFL. I made a great deal with the NFL, and now there's no longer any USFL, if you know what I'm talking about. JJ.
Speaking of great deals, where can your viewers get a Trump doll?
Oh, the Trump doll. We'll be selling those very soon on air because we don't worry. We're going to give you the information to buy those starting not this next Friday, but the Friday after that, and we're going to start shipping. We have a limited number, but it'll include a photo of me at the White House desk, signed, and you get the doll too. They're collector's items. So we'll have to see what the judge says. You know what I mean? Because sometimes the dolls say things that they violate the gag order. If you know what I'm talking about. That's okay. Billy in the back.
Yeah, this is
for
from
Chucky.
This is from Fonnie. Yeah.
Fonnie Willis.
I don't know. She just said Fonnie.
How many Fonnies are there?
Yeah.
This better not have anything to do with the case.
She's wondering when the next time
Members
that you
are
will be coming
the
to
best.
Oh, I know it. This is a setup. This Fonnie Willis is a setup. You know what? If I don't have to come to Atlanta, I'm not going. It is the most corrupt state, other than the county where Marjorie Taylor Greene, her district. But it's a terrible, terrible place. They hate me down there. They hate freedom, and they hate Trump. It's very, very sad. Right here in the front, that lady.
Nina on the Tickety Talk.
Nina. Do we know Nina? Oh,
with an
Mina.
M.
Mina.
Yeah, it's her birthday.
Oh, Mina, it's your birthday.
Wondering if maybe you could sing.
Oh, absolutely. Happy birthday to you. Should have a little hat or something. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mina. Happy birthday to you. That'll be $225. Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. We have got a question or 1 minute? We have 1 minute. We have one minute. We have a couple more questions.
Yes,
we'll
sir.
wrap this up.
Sir, one more question.
Yes,
please.
sir.
What do you think of Mr. Pence canceling his campaign?
I think it's the smartest move he ever made. How dumb! He was at a pharmacy and he had 8 people. He had 8 people. This guy, I mean, traffic accidents attract more people than this guy. It's unbelievable. He has the charisma of a doorstop. You know the greatest thing that happened to Mike Pence? A, me, and secondly, that fly that landed on his head. The fly has more people on Twitter than Mike Pence does. It's absolutely unbelievable. He calls his wife mother. It's very, very strange. Does she call him father? I don't know. And frankly, I don't care. He's a Boy Scout, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Did I just get some more money?
I love
Yeah, you got a donation from
subscribers.
Falco.
Falco, by the way, we're going to read. All of our current members are incredible. Who was our newest
I
member
love
that joined?
subscribers.
SatServe. just joined.
SatServe, thank you. I want to thank Falco. I want to thank Lonnieland, D-Swing Morel, D-Swing, Lisa Mitchell, Steve Russo, Listener, Raul Duke, and Osprey D40. These are my members. Thank you so much. We're trying to come up with something really cool for all the members. So it's just you guys, maybe a pre-conference where it's just all of us talking to each other, something like that.
And
you never know.
Fofi also joined, sir.
Oh, Fofi.
Yes.
Fofi, thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate all the members who've joined, who are so great in the comments, who comment on everything, who comment on the shorts, who comment on the long form, who comment on the lives. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Trump bless you, and Trump bless America. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. Our next goal is 100,000 subscribers on the Tickety Talk. Thank you guys. We got 6 million people on the Tickety Talk. You guys are great. You always respond to everything I post. If you're on YouTube, head over to Tickety Talk. If you're on Tickety Talk, subscribe on YouTube. The content is different. Believe me, it's totally different stuff. So it's all different. It's all fun. It's all great. Have a tremendous weekend. And happy birthday, Johnny D.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, wait. We got to bring the
Yes.
news people up. Are we still rolling?
Yes,
We're still rolling?
we're
All right.
still
We're going to
on.
bring up our wonderful, wonderful news people. Our news people. They look lovely. We got JJ and Billy. How are you, sweetie? Good to see you. What's your good side? Is this your good side? This is your good side? Okay. Can we get some photos? We have a camera.
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. She's very good with the camera. Cass is amazing. Beautiful. How are you, Billy? Good to, oh, wow. You look very dapper. Ooh, that's a nice
Trying to
color.
keep up to
That's a
you.
nice
I
color
don't have a red
blue.
tie. I need
It's
a
a
red
nice color blue. All right. So
Thanks for the
thumbs
super
up.
Chat.
Beautiful.
All right. Now, everybody with your right hand, point at the camera and be mean. Be mean.
Oh, there we go.
I hear Melania.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much. You were fantastic. Yeah, you two should talk. I think you'd hit it off. I think you two would hit it off. Be really, really
for the
incredible.
Coke.
Little baby Diet Coke. Little baby Diet Coke. You guys were great. Clear.
Awesome.
That was